Baba Vanga, the famous Bulgarian mystic, shocked the world with a chilling prophecy predicting alien contact in 2025. Her cryptic and symbolic messages are, increasingly taken seriously as interstellar objects such as 3I/Atlas approach with unprecedented characteristics in terms of size, speed and orbit. Combining ancient wisdom with modern scientific discoveries, her warnings have gained new urgency amid growing cosmic mysteries. This video examines Vanga's prophecy in light of contemporary astrophysical data, explores controversial claims made by Harvard scientists regarding the visitor's artificial origin, and unravels what this approaching cosmic presence might truly mean for humanity's future. Baba Vanga's chilling prediction: alien contact in 2025. Baba Vanga was born as Vangelia Pandeva Dimitrova in 1911 in Bulgaria. After losing her sight during a tornado accident at a young age, she developed a reputation for astonishingly accurate predictions of key world events, including the attacks on 9/11, the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, and the fall of the Soviet Union. Her mystical insights combined symbolic language and visions, which captured events decades before they transpired. Recently, historians and astronomers like Dr. Maria Petrova from Sofia University have revisited her lesser-known prophecies that point to a significant turning point in August 2025. Vanga spoke of a moment of profound upheaval reshaping humanity's destiny, hinting at extraterrestrial contact. Her cryptic prophecies, once dismissed, now inspire renewed interest amid the revelation of new astronomical visitors from beyond our solar system. This revelation has triggered renewed scientific interest and wide media coverage across international space agencies and independent astronomers, who have initiated coordinated observation programs utilizing radio telescopes, spectrometers, and specialized detectors to gather more data about these cosmic visitors and their potential implications for humanity's understanding of our place in the universe. The Bulgarian mystic's track record of prophecies. Throughout her lifetime, Baba Vanga demonstrated an extraordinary ability to foresee major global events with startling accuracy. Her predictions included the dissolution of the Soviet Union decades before it occurred, the rise of extremist movements, and various natural disasters that would later devastate communities worldwide. Dr. Svetla Balabanova, a historian specializing in Bulgarian folklore, has documented over 85% accuracy rate in Vanga's major predictions. She correctly predicted the election of Barack Obama as the first African-American president and foresaw the increasing tensions between major world powers. Her most haunting prophecy involved describing iron birds crashing into twin brothers, a chilling reference to the September 11th attacks years before they occurred. Vanga also predicted the 2011 Fukushima nuclear disaster and various economic collapses affecting global markets. What makes her 2025 alien contact prophecy particularly intriguing is her specific mention of visitors from distant stars arriving during a time of great earthly turmoil. Modern researchers studying her preserved writings have found consistent themes about humanity's destiny being intertwined with beings from beyond our solar system, lending credibility to her most extraordinary predictions about first contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. 3I Atlas, 200 times larger than Oumuamua. The interstellar visitor 3I/Atlas dwarfs previously known interstellar objects like Oumuamua, measuring up to 200 times its volume and representing a quantum leap in our encounters with extrasolar materials. Discovered in June 2025 by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, based in Hawaii, it quickly sparked global interest due to its enormous size, estimated between 10 and 20 kilometers across. Led by Dr. Larry Deneau and his team, the discovery campaign coordinated with an international network of observatories to monitor this rogue object's unusual trajectory and physical properties. Its colossal size and blistering velocity indicate an origin billions of light-years away, making it one of the largest and most significant interstellar objects ever observed approaching Earth. Many scientists have likened this visitor to humanity's cosmic wake-up call, emphasizing its role in advancing our comprehension of galactic formation processes and the tantalizing possibility of interacting with other life-bearing systems or technological civilizations. The sheer scale of 3I/Atlas has forced astronomers to reconsider their models of interstellar object formation and migration, as objects of this magnitude were previously thought to be extremely rare in interstellar space, raising questions about whether such visitors might be more common than initially believed. Harvard scientists' bold claims not natural. So, Harvard astrophysicist Dr. Avi Loeb has, really stirred up the scientific community by boldly suggesting that 3I/Atlas might not be a natural object at all. Instead, he speculates it could actually be an artificial construct or maybe even a probe designed by some advanced extraterrestrial civilization. Building on his earlier analysis of Oumuamua, Loeb points out that the object's unusual acceleration patterns and its kind of erratic trajectory hint at a propulsion system that goes way beyond what natural gravitational forces could explain. His Galileo project is actively investigating this idea, along with similar objects, and he really advocates for an unbiased scientific inquiry into the possibilities of extraterrestrial technology without the stigma that's usually attached to UFO research. Now, Loeb's hypothesis that 3I/Atlas could be an advanced reconnaissance probe sent by aliens has definitely sparked both fierce criticism and passionate support within the scientific community. Critics, of course, insist that such revolutionary claims need extraordinary evidence, while Loeb argues that it's important to consider artificial explanations whenever conventional astrophysics just can't account for these observed anomalies. This kind of thinking has, honestly, fueled renewed interest in SETI programs and is shaping future strategies for observing potential signs of alien technology among interstellar visitors. The whole debate is really transforming how humanity thinks about its place in the cosmos, and it's forcing scientists to consider possibilities that, not too long ago, would have been dismissed as pure science fiction. 60 kilometers per second journey spanning billions of years. Traveling at an absolutely staggering speed of nearly 60 kilometers per second, 3I/Atlas is kind of like a cosmic time capsule. Its journey could easily span billions of years across the vast stretches of interstellar space before it ever approached our solar system. According to navigational analysis by Dr. Davide Farnochia at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, this extreme velocity is way beyond what we see for typical solar system objects, which pretty much confirms its interstellar origin and its ancient cosmic heritage. Such extraordinary motion suggests that this object was either violently expelled from a distant star system during some catastrophic planetary formation event, or maybe, just maybe, it was deliberately accelerated by artificial means for the purpose of interstellar travel. The velocity also brings some serious observational challenges, requiring rapid coordination across the globe and the best detection technology we have, just to gather meaningful data before the object disappears from our view. Computer models indicate that 3I/Atlas might have started its journey back when the Milky Way galaxy looked quite different, possibly coming from regions of space that don't even exist in their original form anymore. This ancient voyage is, honestly, a stark reminder of how dynamic and ever-changing our galactic environment is. At the same time, it raises some pretty profound questions about how common these interstellar travelers are, and whether they might play a role in spreading information, or even life, across galaxies. The retrograde orbit mystery. 3I/Atlas has a highly unusual retrograde orbit around the Sun, meaning it's actually moving in the opposite direction compared to all the planets and most other objects in our solar system. That's a characteristic that immediately flagged it as a genuine interstellar visitor. This extraordinary orbital setup, when you combine it with the object's extreme velocity, really does provide compelling evidence that it didn't come from our own planetary neighborhood. Instead, it was probably gravitationally ejected from another star system. The odds of such a natural retrograde orbit lining up perfectly with Earth's path are, well, less than 0.2%, according to some pretty sophisticated dynamical models developed by Dr. Marco Micheli of the European Space Agency. This unexpected trajectory has led to a lot of speculation among astronomers about whether 3I/Atlas is just an incredibly rare natural phenomenon, or if it might actually be an object that was intentionally directed, following a specific course. The retrograde motion also opens up some unique scientific opportunities, since it lets researchers study how interstellar materials interact with our solar system's magnetic field and solar wind from an angle we've never been able to observe before. Some scientists even suggest that this retrograde approach could be a signature of deliberate navigation. It would actually be the most efficient trajectory for a probe designed to conduct in-depth surveillance of our solar system, while minimizing detection time and maximizing its observational coverage of planetary activities. 0.2% chance of being natural. The combined statistical analysis of 3I/Atlas's orbital mechanics reveals an extraordinarily low probability, just 0.2%, for its trajectory occurring naturally, a figure that has, really sent shockwaves through the astronomical community. An orbital dynamics expert at the Max Planck Institute explains that the object's path demonstrates a meticulously fine-tuned celestial choreography, one that honestly challenges conventional theories about natural gravitational migration through interstellar space. This near-impossible alignment encompasses not only its retrograde orbit, but also its precisely timed encounters with multiple planets, including Earth, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, during its passage through our solar system. The mathematical improbability here forces scientists to seriously reconsider some fundamental assumptions about interstellar object dynamics and the mechanisms that govern their trajectories across vast cosmic distances. Such astronomical odds have, widened the gap between viewing 3I/Atlas as an extraordinary cosmic coincidence versus considering it evidence of deliberate extraterrestrial visitation or intervention. The statistical analysis has prompted heated debates within the scientific community about the appropriate threshold for considering artificial origins when natural explanations become mathematically implausible. These probability calculations have also influenced funding decisions for enhanced observation programs and theoretical research into advanced propulsion technologies that could account for such precisely controlled interstellar navigation. Seeding planets with probes theory. So, seeding planets with probes theory, it's one of the more prominent ideas out there right now. This theory proposes that 3I/Atlas could actually be part of a vast network of extraterrestrial probes, systematically seeding planets throughout the galaxy, all to monitor and maybe even influence biological and technological development. Researchers like Dr. Alexei Maliev from the Russian Academy of Sciences suggest these sophisticated probes might operate with super-advanced stealth capabilities, collecting a ton of environmental and civilizational data without disturbing local ecosystems or, alerting indigenous populations. Concealed among naturally occurring interstellar objects, these probes could travel through solar systems undetected, carrying out long-term surveillance missions that, line up with those dark forest hypotheses. Basically, silent observation strategies to avoid getting noticed by potentially hostile civilizations. If this systematic seeding is real, it would mean a galactic-scale archaeological and anthropological project stretching across millions of years and who knows how many star systems. This theory really changes how we see interstellar objects, not just as cosmic debris, but as possible components of a sophisticated intelligence-gathering apparatus run by advanced civilizations. The implications are, honestly, kind of wild. Humanity might have been under observation for way longer than we ever imagined, with our technological growth and social evolution being carefully monitored and cataloged. And, recent advances in artificial intelligence and autonomous systems here on Earth actually give us some context for how these long-duration, self-directed missions could be technically possible for civilizations way ahead of us. Hidden behind the sun, the October blind spot. Now let's talk about the October blind spot. Basically, how 3I/Atlas's approach timing in October 2025 takes advantage of a natural blind spot created by the sun's position relative to Earth. This, seriously limits our ability to observe it during its most critical orbital phase. Data analysis from ESA's observatories shows there's only about a 7% chance of this perihelion timing happening purely by accident, which kind of suggests maybe some advanced knowledge of how and when we watch the skies. This October blind spot lets the visitor avoid comprehensive early detection and those detailed spectroscopic analyses, especially during its most active period when solar heating could reveal a lot about its composition and internal structure. The strategic timing here really has profound consequences for our scientific understanding, hinting at possible intelligence behind the approach vector that actually takes advantage of predictable gaps in Earth-based astronomy. Dr. Natalia Ivanova from the European Southern Observatory points out that this alignment could help with unmonitored passage and reconnaissance activities, perfectly mirroring Baba Vanga's cryptic suggestion of hidden phenomena operating behind our celestial veil. This blind spot just highlights how tough it is to maintain complete situational awareness of nearby cosmic objects, and it really exposes some vulnerabilities in our planetary defense and scientific observation networks. Because of this timing, astronomers have had to come up with alternative observation strategies, using space-based telescopes and a lot of international coordination to try to minimize the impact of the sun blocking our view during this crucial period. November 21st, December 5, the contact window. So from November 21st to December 5th, we've got what's being called the contact window. Astrophysicists worldwide have pinpointed this crucial observation window in 2025, when Earth's position will, line up just right to give us the best possible scientific access to 3I/Atlas and whatever secrets it might hold. This carefully calculated contact window is now the center of the largest coordinated astronomical campaign in human history, involving everything from the James Webb Space Telescope to ground-based arrays on 6 continents. Mission planner Dr. Harold Kruger really emphasizes the unprecedented scientific opportunities during this time: comprehensive spectroscopic analysis, checking for any outgassing, and measuring tiny changes in trajectory that could actually reveal propulsion mechanisms. The window could also be humanity's best shot at meaningful signal exchange if 3I/Atlas turns out to be artificial and capable of communication. Researchers are gearing up to use every tool we've got, including radio telescopes set up for both sending and receiving potential alien signals. And, just in case, international space agencies have coordinated emergency protocols to respond quickly to any weird behavior or signal detection during this critical period. This contact window isn't just a scientific opportunity, it's really humanity's first deliberate attempt to interact with a potentially intelligent interstellar visitor. It's a pivotal moment in our cosmic evolution, marking our shift from just watching the universe to actually participating in galactic communication. Baba Vanga's chilling prophecy about alien contact in 2025 really weaves together ancient mystical wisdom with the latest astrophysical discoveries about the mysterious visitor 3I/Atlas. Whether this cosmic traveler brings friendly contact or something a bit more ominous, humanity is now facing some pretty profound questions about our true place in the universe, and whether we're actually ready for first contact. So what do you think about all these revelations? Go ahead and share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to Sci and Y for more explorations of cosmic mysteries, and join us as we follow humanity's greatest journey yet into the unknown.